Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. Today's class is a morning yoga flow for our full body, and it's just designed to help you find a little bit of peace in these challenging times. So taking a bit of time out of your day to devote it to both your mind and body to find a little bit of stillness in the present moment, hopefully away from any worries or stresses of the future. So grab your mat, grab some water and let's get started. Starting in our thunderbolt position, just allowing the hands to rest onto the tops of the thighs. Allow the eyes to float closed. Take a moment to arrive on your mat today. We're dedicating this time to the present moment, to the now. Doing this by just focusing on the body, on the flow of breath, on each pose. Just to take a break, to allow any worries that you might be dwelling on from the past or worrying about in the future to melt away as we draw the mind back to the present moment every time that it wanders. Set that as your intention for your practice. On the next exhale, just folding forward, draw belly to the thighs. Slide those arms out in front. Let the forehead come to the mat. Inhale as we come through. Keep the knees together. Just drop the belly to the mat. Open the chest. Exhale, round back to the heels. Inhale. Drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round back to the heels. Last one, inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. And then separate the knees, hips distance apart. Neutral spine, tuck the toes underneath and exhale into your first downward facing dog. Take some time here to walk out your downward facing dog or just find some stillness. Some deep breaths, just drawing the heels down to the earth with every exhale. Sending the gaze towards the hands, walk those feet forward. Hips distance apart, soft bend into the knees, find the elbows. Allow the crown of the head to drop. Gentle movements from left to right. Maybe you want to nod the head up and down. Or shake it from left to right. Just release any tension that you might be holding in the upper body. Maybe bring little bends into the knees to deepen that stretch into the hamstrings. And then inhale, halfway lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank. Down through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And pause, open the chest. Roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the gaze to the hands. Step the right foot forward. Drop the back heel down. Rise up into warrior one. Keep squaring off the hips, drawing that left hip forward, right hip back. And then exhale, hands come down, step back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the gaze forward, step the left foot between the hands, turn the back heel in, rise up, warrior one, left side. Send the gaze up towards the thumbs. Squaring off the hips. And exhale, straight back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Keep the hips square. And on the next exhale, draw the right knee to the nose as you round into the upper back. And then inhale to extend back, three-legged dog. 2 more, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend. Last one, exhale, knee to nose. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot between the hands. Drop the left heel down and open up to warrior 2 on our right side. Nice and open through the hips. In wherever you are, try and deepen that stance on the exhale. Flip that front palm, inhale to reverse your warrior. Don't lose that bend into the front knee. Then come back to warrior 2. Interlace the fingers behind the back and roll open the chest and shoulders, pull the hands down. Breathing here. Still opening up into the hips. And exhale, folding in front of that right leg. Take the arms with you. And allow the crown of the head to drop as we find 3 breaths in our humble warrior. Inhale to lift up. Pause as you open the chest. Again, roll the shoulders back and down. Sink deeper into the hips. Then start to pivot onto those left toes. So the hips turn forward. Keep opening up the chest, drawing the hands down. Starting to feel that stretch into the front of the left hip flexor. Go, shift the weight into the right foot. Draw the left knee up into the chest. Balancing here. And then as we exhale, see if you can keep the hands behind the back as we come forward into our warrior 3 variation. Keep pulling the left hip down. You can keep the fingers interlaced behind the back, or take the fingertips to the mat if you need to. Keep straightening out that right standing leg, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Good, step back to that high lunge. Inhale to open up the chest. And exhale, release hands to the mat. We're going to step back to our 3-legged dog. So extend that right leg all the way back and up. This time we're stacking the hips. So open that right hip over the left hip. Drop that right heel down towards that left glute. Keep squaring off the shoulders. And then step that right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Interlace the fingers, take the hands to the top of that right knee, lift out of the hip crease. Just take a couple of breaths here, a nice deep stretch into the front of that left hip. Release the left palm underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right arm lifts. Option to reach back for the left foot. Maybe you're rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot. Take a couple of breaths here. And releasing that back foot if you've got hold of it. Frame that right foot with the hands. Exhale, extend that right leg. Finding half splits, lengthen through the spine. And instead of folding, we're going to open. So keep the left hand where it is. Inhale as the right arm lifts. Try and open the chest towards the side of the room. Got a really good stretch for your IT band. Feel it if you've done lots of running. Keep drawing the right hip down. Keep pulling up those right toes. And then exhale, bending back into the right knee. Let the hands frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes underneath, draw up the knee, step back to plank. Down through vinyasa, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square, flex that left foot. 3 times knee to nose on that exhale, round the spine. Inhale to extend, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog, last one. Exhale, knee to nose. Holding it for 3, 2, and 1. Step that left foot between the hands. Drop the back heel down and rise up to warrior 2 on our left leg. Again, find that warrior 2 stance, that open chest and shoulders, open hips, and sink deeper. Flip that front palm, inhale to reverse your warrior. Keep going deeper into the hips. Making sure this is a side stretch for the body and not a back bend. And then lifting back up to warrior 2. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open the chest. Exhale to fall forward, finding humble warrior. 3 breaths here. Then inhale to rise all the way back up. Keep that warrior 2 stance, open the chest again, lift the gaze. And then start to pivot onto those right toes. Turning to face forward, inhale to open in that high lunge. Shifting the weight into that left foot as we draw that right knee up into the body and find your balance. And then as we exhale, start to pivot from the hips, extend the right leg back, warrior 3 variation. Drawing those arms away from the body, flexing deep into the right foot. Embrace any wobbling. And then slow and with control, step those right toes back. Inhale as you lift back into high lunge, open the chest last time. And then release the hands down to the mat. Good, step back to three-legged dog, left leg lifts. We stack the hips, drop that left heel down to that right glute. Step that left foot between the hands, lower that right knee down. Interlace the fingers, press the hands onto the top of that left thigh, lift out of the hip crease, and press those hips forward. Taking the right hand down underneath the right shoulder, inhale as the left arm lifts. Holding here or reaching back for the foot, find a quad stretch. Maybe coming onto the outer edge of the left foot as you spin the chest open. And then releasing that back foot if you've got hold of it. Hands behind the left foot. Exhale to extend back, half splits. Lengthen through the spine to draw the belly to the thighs. Open the chest to the foot. Then the right hand stays down, keep the hips square. Left arm lifts as you open the chest. Keep drawing the left hip back, pulling the right hip forward. And trying to stack the shoulders on top of each other. Nice and straight and active through that left arm. And exhale to come back. Tuck those right toes underneath, lift up the knees, step back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, drop the knees down, open the knees to the edges of the mat. Sink all the way back to the heels. We're going to finish in our child's pose. So find an active child's pose, walk the fingertips away from the body. Thread that left arm underneath the right arm. Keep the shoulders square and the left palm turned up to the ceiling. You can choose to take the forehead down and just hover it. You should be feeling a stretch into the back of that left arm. Take a couple of breaths here. left fingers through, drop down to the left shoulder, the left side of the head. And you can choose to hold it here or find a bind around the back, so reach that right arm round and try and find the left hip crease. Maybe let the eyes float closed and take a couple more breaths here. Just the body and the breath, nothing else for the mind to be thinking about. And then taking it back to that child's pose when you're ready. Let's switch sides, extend the right arm underneath the left arm. Shoulders stay square, forehead hovers or comes down to the mat. Keep drawing that left shoulder down. And draw those right fingers through, come down to that right shoulder, right side of the head. Maybe you're finding that bind, left arm around the back, reach for that right hip crease. Just feeling the belly rising and falling with each breath. And then coming back to a nice relaxed child's pose, so allow there to be a bend into the forearms. Maybe you wish to widen the feet slightly. Let the third eye gently press into the mat, and that sends signals to our brain that we are safe. Allow any tension from the face to melt away. Let the shoulders be heavy. Let the hips sink down to the heels, and just find some deep abdominal breaths. When we're stressed and anxious, we breathe through the chest. So by breathing deep into the belly, we send our body into its rest and digest mode. Closing with these calming breaths. Gently walk those hands in. Draw the knees back together, finishing where we started. Bring the hands to the heart center. And just take a moment to find gratitude for yourself, for arriving on your mat today. Bowing the head to the heart. Namaste.